Welcome to this call. So I said that this call will be recorded just in case anybody wants to stumble on the video and
Okay.
just go back to what was taught here.
All right.
I believe you all can see my screen. Can you all see my screen? Hello? Can you guys hear me?
Yes, yes, yes. I can hear you
All right.
clearly.
Okay, beautiful. So let me just give a brief introduction. Um, so my name is King Leonard. Um i i own i own some businesses. I own an online business and I own some other businesses. So one of the things that made me bothered concerning this new tax policies was because I got concerned about it because I just knew that this was going to affect me. It was going to affect my income because I know how much revenue my businesses are generating every year. And most times, in fact, I know, yes, I partnered with some other persons, but like basically my personal businesses, I usually receive the income. I use my account, like my personal account, to receive my the revenue from the company or from the company. So when I calculated everything based on the new tax policy which will be implemented in the month of January next year, I discovered that it was going to affect my income. So the thing had to push me to finding a way out. Of course, we are Nigerians, and one thing that we are known for is that we are resilient. So that's when I stumbled upon what I put out yesterday on X. And of course, it's something that most billionaires in this country they know of, but they don't tell you. You understand? Most billionaires, people like Dangote and the likes, they know some of these stuff, but some of us, because we don't really have access to information, so we don't know how to find a way to minimize the taxes. You understand? So that's why I had to come up with something like this. And also the reason I came up with a tracker like this is to help you to make the work easy, such that when FIRS, you understand, they start calling you. Of course, they're gonna reach out to you. They're gonna reach out to you. They're gonna ask you like, okay, fine, what have you done so far? What's your business? What's your business turnover? And they might come up with their tax rates. And maybe now you're unable to even track it. You understand? You're not putting that documenting your receipts. You're not documenting your information. If they come up with any tax rate for you, like, okay, this is how much you're going to be paying for, and it doesn't really reflect in what you're actually spending, like your expenses and the income that is coming in, you can't really do anything. Do you understand? You can't do anything because you don't have evidence. You understand? So somebody said no evidence, you explain tire, and it's true. So so that's why I had to come up with something that will make it easy for us to track it. And this is what I'm even using personally. I've already planned that in 2026, this is gonna be my tracker, and it's going to ease the work. You understand? It's going to make it very easy so that whenever my monthly revenue comes in, my bank statement, I can just, you understand, get my bank statement and I will file in some of this information here. Then this stuff will automatically track it for me. So let me explain the features of this tracker. So this tracker has about, and I will advise, somebody was asking me that was telling me that he has a smartphone, because I was asking, I don't know if the person is on the call. The person was telling me that he doesn't have a laptop or computer, and is it important for him to have a computer or laptop before he uses this tracker? Well, I would say that it's more efficient for you to use a laptop. You understand? It's more efficient to use a laptop or a desktop than using your smartphone, because there are some, the goal is for this thing to automate, you understand, to work with an automated tool. So your laptop gives it that luxury of making use of some of those features that will automate it. But it doesn't mean that you cannot put in your information in these documents. No, you can do that, but you might still need to automate it if you have a laptop. So if you don't have a laptop or a computer, maybe towards the end of the month, you can just reach out to somebody that has it. You understand? Just put your information there, like just connect the person's email, you understand, to your tracker. Then I'll show you how to automate it so that it will be easy for you. I don't know if it's clear for just in case those persons are on the call. So that's it. So let me just explain the features here. So the first feature here is income. I don't know if you can still see my screen. Can you still see my screen?
Yes, I can see your screen here.
All right.
Yes, I can also see your
Okay.
screen here.
All right. Thank you. So this is income. We have the income feature here. Now this sheet here on this income tab, the goal is for you to put in like the amount of money coming into your business, right? So you're gonna go. So let's say that you already currently you have a corporate account. I believe you have a corporate account, and you're receiving money from that bank. So let's say the bank is Zenith Bank. That's where all the money is, all the transaction is being made, right? So you're gonna check your monthly bank statement. Then from there, you're gonna extract the information. So what you just need to do now, for example, now this is the income. So let's say I'm a YouTuber. Of course, I have a YouTube channel. So this is my YouTube ad revenue. Let's say for that month, my ad revenue is 200 naira. Sorry, $200 rather, $200. So what I'm going to do here is to just put 200 here. Okay, you write it here. Write the date. You start with the dates. So let's say first of November 2025. Then source YouTube, description ad revenue, then currency. I'm earning in USD, so I'll put USD here. Then the amount $200. Then exchange rates. Then you're gonna use the current exchange rate. I don't know what's the current exchange rate. Is it 1.15 or who can help me? So, but you can just put an exchange rate. So I'm just using 1.5. Let me just use 1.5 so
Okay.
that we'll see the calculation here. So this is 200 1.5. So once I press enter, you'll see that it has changed towards 300,000. I don't know if you're seeing that. Okay, let me do it again. So let me put 1,000. You'll see 2,000, 200,000. So it means that this has been done for you. All you just need to do is to just put the exchange rates. So now 300,000. Then the payment channel. This is very important. Description and payment channel, very important. So if it was done through bank transfer, so you can just put bank transfer here. Then what's the note here? Your note November earnings. That was the amount of money I made during November or in the month of November, right? So I'll include it here. Then freelance. Let's say that same month you earned from your freelance jobs. You understand? Maybe you did logo design and you earned $150. So you're gonna include it here, $150, the currency USD exchange rate. So let me put 1.15 here, and you can see it here. That's 225,000 naira. Then your payment channel, he received the money from PayPal, right? So you're gonna put PayPal here. Then what's the project about? Like just put the notes there. This makes it look more professional. You understand? There's no way an FIRS staff or official would see your neatly arranged sheets like this and see that. In fact, they will not really want to probe you too much because you know what you are doing. You understand? Because somebody was asking me a question that is it possible that won't they get to know that you are doing something wrong? And I'm like, how? You are doing the right thing. It's just that you don't know that you're doing the right thing. Because now when you own a corporate company, like you have a corporate company, right? So you have a corporate account, rather, you have a corporate account. You have that, you are giving that license to pay yourself because now you are the director of the company. I don't know if you're understanding what I'm saying. You're the director of the company. Even if you're the only one running the company, maybe you don't have people you are paying. There is how to maneuver the tax. You understand those taxes? How? One of the ways is that you can pay yourself, salary. Secondly, you can also take loan from the bank. Sorry, yes, from your account, your corporate account, you can take loan. Thirdly, you can pay for expenses. So let's say you want to even buy fuel in your house. You understand? Let's say your house now is the office. You don't have a physical office, and you're using your house. You understand, as your office, your workplace. You can, some of the expenses that you do in your house, you can put it there. You understand? Because now they are seeing that account as a business account, not a personal account. Do you understand? But when you're putting all your money in your personal account, everything there will be seen as, you understand, your personal account, and they won't consider anything like expenses. Everything will be taxed. Everything there will be taxed. But when you have a business account, it can be regulated. You understand? So they can separate the profits from some of the deductible taxes, from some of the non-deductible taxes, you understand, and some other expenses. So you now have more power to control the tax rates. I don't know if I'm getting, if anybody is understanding what I'm saying. So, but this makes it look it makes it look more professional, right? Doing it this way. So once you are done with this, so this is your income, the amount of money that came in. So you just put in your details here. Make sure that you're always doing this regularly. I will show you that this thing will help you to, it will give you a monthly summary of that month. We are coming there. So the next thing is expenses. So do the same thing for expenses. Put the date, your the so category now. So for example, my office, and which could be my home office. You understand? I mean description camera. Let's say I purchased a camera for my office, so I'll write it here. Let's say I bought it from, let's say, Temu. I bought it from Temu. I bought it from Amazon. You understand, for $100. I'll put it here. But if you got it for got it in naira, just put it in naira. No need to put USD. So once you are done, exchange rates. So let's put 1.5 here. Exchange rates and the amount paid via what bank. Okay, fine. You can put bank here. You understand how you paid, or you can put bank transfer. If you paid through bank transfer, you can put that here. Then notes, content creation. I got it for content creation. The same thing for internet category, internet. This is the amount of money I spent, you understand, for data subscription on that day. Look at it, 3rd, 11th, 2025. And I spent 20,000 naira exchange rates. Now, okay, so let me explain this. Now, since this is already in naira, there's no need to put exchange rate. What you just need to put is one. Do you understand? If it's in naira, it's one. Do you understand? There's no need to put exchange rate because it's in naira. So what it will do is that this amount will multiply this by one, and it will give you the exact amount. You understand? Which is 20,000 naira. Then you put your, how did you pay? Through bank code, bank transfer. Or if you pay through your card, you can also put it there. And you put your what's it, monthly internet subscription. And that's the same thing you can do for others. So this place is for your expenses. Now the third one now is, the third feature is your tax calculator. Now this is the meat of this tool. This is the meat of this tool. And what's the tax calculator? Is simple. So it's going to help you calculate your total business income. So wait, let me just give you guys, let me see if I can delete something so that you see it better. Let me just delete this. Let me delete, let me delete this. Delete this. Delete this. And let me delete this. Okay. So this is the task calculator. So what you're gonna do now first is you go to, let me also delete some other things here that, so that you see it clearly. I'll delete expenses, salary paid to yourself, next net business profits, taxable company profit. So let me just delete everything here. Uh, okay. So this is how it looks like now. We've already put in the income and the expenses, right? Now we are going to the task calculator. So now, if you look at the top here, you would see you see tax tools here. Tax tools. I don't know. Can you see it? Where my mouse is hovering on tax tools. Can you guys see it?
Yes, 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 I can see. You can see.
Okay, beautiful. So now this tax tools now is a feature that helps you to automate things. And that's why I said that for somebody that has a just a normal phone, you might not be able to see this. I don't know. I don't know if you've tried it out. I don't know if any of you have tried it out, but you might not see this tool. So, but I think it's visible on a computer or a laptop. So once you click on it, it will show you some of these features here. Open tax dashboard, which is this. This is the tax dashboard here. This is it here. Then it can help you to recalculate tax summary. So it will help you to recap. I will explain how to use that. Then generate monthly summary. It will help you generate monthly summary. You can also refresh the dashboard and you can download this report. So this report now you can download it as a PDF file just in case I mean those tax guys they are disturbing you, they're asking you how far, okay, show us evidence. So this you can download your reports, you understand, and it will save as a PDF document. So this is what you're gonna do now. So we'll go to let's start with this open tax board. Okay, let me give authorization. I'm coming. Authorization first. Okay. So I'm going to give all of you authorizations to one once you click on the tool. I think it might show that, then I will give you guys authorization. Okay. So let's click on open dashboard, tax dashboard. Okay, sorry. Let's try this. Let's try this. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Then let's try generate monthly summary. So it's working. Refresh dashboard. I did not include this because I did not want it to be complicated. Okay, so the tools that are working here. Okay, let me check download tax reports. Let's see if it's gonna download. Okay, coming. Let me check my Google Drive. Just give me a few seconds. Let me check my Google Drive. Now open it. See if it downloaded. Okay, it downloaded. Let me share my screen so that you see it. Let me share my other screen. So this is how it looks like. Okay, so let's start with putting in those details so that you can understand how to use it. I'm just trying the feature so that every one of us will look at it and know how it works. So let's start with the task calculator. So what's the total business income? Your total business income is the total amount of money, right, made. So in that month, like this, the total amount of money that came in that month. So when you calculate this, this is 300,000 plus 200, 225,000 plus 700,000, right? So it will give you 625,000. You can see the sum here. This is the sum it's showing here. This is it here, 625,000. So what I'm going to do now is I'll go to task calculator. So that's the total business income, 625,000. So I'll put it here. That's the money that was made, the income, the money I made all through the month of November. Now, total business expenses. So what's the total business expenses? That's the total amount of money that was spent. So this is 150,000 plus 20,000 plus 50,000. So let's check the sum of it. That's 220,000. Yeah. So we come here, 220,000. Then you press your enter. Now, how much salary did you pay to yourself? So it's advisable to pay little amount of salary. Why? So that your PIT, you understand, they won't charge you much. Your PIT. I don't know if you are getting it. So that, because of course you know that PIT, it starts from 7%. So from 7%, you're gonna it keeps increasing based on the amount of money you are earning. So just pay yourself at least 100 to 150,000. So let's say I paid myself 100,000. I'll put it here. So what's the net business profit? So the net business profit now will be, you're gonna find, it's gonna be the subtraction of this from this. Why is this my, I put, sorry, I'm coming, let me check something. The formula's already here, so you're not meant to be putting these things yourself. So the formula is here. Okay. I just want to be sure that the formula is coming. So let's just use this one so that I can explain it better. Let's just use this one. Let's use this one so that I can explain it better. So let's say, so this is the total business income. Let's say 450,000 naira. Then expenses 170,000. Salary paid to yourself 100,000. Then the net business profit will be this minus this. You understand? This minus this, which is 18,000. I'm sorry, 180,000 rather. That is, you're subtracting this from this, you're gonna get this. Now, company turnover. What's the company turnover? The company turnover now is the same thing as this. So it means that once you just write this 450,000 here, 450,000 here, it automatically represents this, which is equal to B2. I don't know if you're getting it. So this is your company turnover, which is the total business income. Now, the taxable company profits. The taxable company profit is this your net business profits. When you subtract your expenses from your income, that's it. Yeah. So what's the company tax rate? Because your money now, the amount of money now is less than 50 million, right? It's less than 50 million. So you're going to put here as at zero. So the tax rate is zero. Company tax payable, zero. So you're not paying any tax rate as a company. I don't know if you're getting it. Then your personal income, what's going to be your personal income now? It is the amount of salary you pay to yourself, which is 100,000. I hope you're getting it. This is it. And this is automatic. This should be automatic. Wait, let me see. This is B4. So the year should be B4. I'll work on this. But this is the exact amount of money that you paid yourself. So I'm going to work on this so that you don't need to stress yourself. Once you just put the salary paid to self, it's going to show this. So this is 100,000. Then the PIT rates. This one now, it is interchangeable. It means that it is not fixed. So, but currently it's going to be at 7%. It's going to be at 7% PIT. Then personal income tax. This is automated. So this is automated. This is going to be at 7,000, and total tax payable will be 7,000. So it means that this is the amount of money that you're going to pay for that month. 7,000 naira. That's going to be, so it means that you will just be charged for your PIT. I don't know if you're going to be charged for only PIT. You're not going to be charged for your company because you have not aimed, you don't have up to 50 million. That you didn't make up to 50 million that month. You understand? I'm coming. I know you have questions. I'm going to address them. But if you understand this, then we can proceed further. So now the next thing is your monthly summary. How do we get the monthly summary? You just go to your tax tools, then click on recalculate tax summary, and it will give you everything here. There's also a problem here. I'm gonna work on this too, but this should be 7,000. Don't worry, I'll work on this stuff. Once I work on it, I'll send it to the group. But this should be 7,000, which is the total amount of money. So you see, this is actually a mistake here. So I'll work on some of these things, but I'm just trying to show you how it works. Let me generate it again. Let me see if it's going to give me the same issue. Okay, it's much better now. So this is total income. This is total expenses. This is net income. And this is the amount of money you're going to pay for your personal tax, personal income tax. So once you click on generate monthly summary, this is what it should give you. So this is the accurate detail here. And you can see it is for the month of November. Then what is dashboard for? Now, this dashboard now, you're going to record it here. So what's your total income here? Your total income here is 450,000 rather. So you just paste it here. Total expenses here, 170,000. Come to your dashboard, paste it here. Your CIT payable. So what's your CIT payable? 0. You're not paying any money, so you just leave it at 0. PIT payable, that's your personal income tax. You put it at 7%. So what's the total tax? The total tax that you're going to be paying is, okay, sorry, PIT payable is 7,000, not 7%, 7,000. Total tax that you're going to be paying is 7,000. So this is your sheet. This is it. So the next thing you're going to do now, once you have something like this is for this month. This is for the month of November. So you can download it. So you click on download tax reports. And once you download tax reports, you already have these documents. You have these documents. So that's how to use this stuff. That's how to use these features. I'll still try to rework on some of these figures because I noticed that there's a place that it was given an issue, and I think is this recalculate tax summary. So I'm going to recalculate tax summary and generate monthly summary. They are the same. So I'm going to remove this button or remove this so that we just have generate monthly summary, refresh dashboard, and also this open tax dashboard. I'll also remove it. So does anybody have a question on if there's anything confusing? Just unmute your mic and ask me so that I can put you through. Okay. Be Wise Limited. Yes.
I have a question.
Yes, ask me.
Should I go ahead?
Yes, ask your question.
So I just wanted to ask, maybe it's off track here, but if I'm paying a staff now, do I also input to pay the staff's PIT? You know, this one is paying salary like maybe like 100,000, 150,000 naira. How do I get that person's tax paid? Or is it that person that will go and pay you?
I'm not understanding. Can you explain better? Let me understand.
Now, if I'm paying a staff salary,
yes, yes,
is it that person that will go and pay his own PIT himself, or my own responsibility too?
It's not your responsibility. It's not your responsibility. It's the person, because you are paying to the person's account. That's his personal account. Okay. You understand? So as the money is entering there, it's the person that will pay. You don't have any business with that.
Okay.
You don't have any business with that. Yes.
I have a question. Good afternoon, everyone.
Yes, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone.
Yes, good afternoon. Can you hear you?
My question is, can I do it for other people? Like generate their balance details and can I do this for other people? Like for
of course. Yes, you can. Of course you can. I mean, you can do this for someone. See, let me tell you something. Please just listen. Just listen before you continue. Let me just tell you that this is an opportunity. Why? Because a lot of persons out there, let me just say in 2026, the only people that will have an edge over others are people that understand how to do this and people that can make it simpler for people, because a lot of persons don't even have this knowledge. You understand? So when you have when you offer this, you understand, as a service to people, they will pay for it. You understand? So no knowledge is a waste. You can proceed.
All right. So now, for instance, now from the example you gave to us,
Yes.
the 7% tax, which is the 7,000 naira, for instance, now,
Yes.
if let's
Yes.
assume it's for a client, how am I going
Yes.
to pay it for the?
Come again. Come again. Let me understand.
Okay,
Come again.
let's assume the example you gave us now, the example we work on now, presently now, is for a client.
Yes. Yes.
And the tax payable for that client now is 7,000 naira.
Yes.
How am I going to pay it? Am I going to FIRS to pay it, or how? How is the
No, you are
payment
not.
going to be done?
You're not going to. No, you're not going to FIRS to pay it. So what will happen is that, you see, let me tell you, the way this thing is done is that they already have access to everything, all your accounts, all your clients' accounts, so they know what is coming in and what is going out. You understand? That's why
Okay.
even people that do crypto, forex, they are going to be affected. So what they, from their end, they are going to calculate it. So they will calculate it now, and you know that they don't collect taxes monthly; it's yearly. So let's say it's starting
Yeah.
from January. So let's say it's starting from January. They're not going to collect any tax now. I mean around January. It's going to be, that's in 2027 or maybe ending of 2026. That's when they will calculate
Yes.
all the total taxes. So this is the tax for that month. This is the tax for that month. That's 7,000 naira for that month. So what will happen is that they will deduct it. Do you understand? They are going to send a
And
mail, because every one of us, you have an email. You should have a TIN by now. You should have a TIN, right? A TIN. You have a TIN, right? TIN.
yeah, sure. Yeah.
So they will send it to that mail that this is your tax, or this is your tax for that year or for the year. Okay, this is it. Though. They will show it to you. So now you now will need to prove to them. So if they are giving you a higher amount based on what you have calculated here, you understand? You're going to show them that this is it. This
Okay.
is what.
Yeah.
Do you understand? And you need to have receipts too. That's why I would
Understand.
advise everyone. You keep your receipts, your bank statements. You understand? And majorly, please, so that just in case you're going to tell anybody else, the description should also be included there. Nobody should do anything without putting in a description, especially as a company. I hope you got it.
Yeah, sure.
All
Sure.
right.
And again, my other question is, it means to have this done for a client, you are going to make request of their account
Yes, bank
details, their
statements. Yes.
bank statement.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So now,
Yeah.
that to download after the quotation of every details, the expenses, the income, the tax, and
Mm,
everything. Now
yes.
to download all of this now.
Mm.
What is the purpose of downloading it? Is it as an receipt or an evidence, or
Okay.
how?
Okay. All right. I just added that feature there. It's just to make it easy. Sometimes you might not be with your sheet. You can go with your sheet. You understand? Let's say you can even screenshot it. You understand? I just try to
Okay.
make, you understand, we are in
You know,
an advanced.
it's good, but I know most times giving clients that we boost accountability and trust as well, right?
With them. Once you download it, you share it with them. This is it so far. So what I want to
Okay,
do
now
on this tool now is,
I would like to know,
okay.
should
Okay.
such a detail, should such a download, how do I put it now? This receipt now have your like your details, like your own personal official details and stuff like that, or it's not really necessary?
Is it for the client or for you? For you that is
No, for the
working on
client.
it.
No, for the
Okay, for the
client. Like I'm
okay,
open to the client now. Should it carry those?
okay.
like my own
It doesn't
personal
mean.
details.
It doesn't mean. You know why? It doesn't really mean. But I can actually add that. I can add that it will carry the person's name. Let me see if there's a way. Let me see. Okay. There
Okay.
should be a way. I should be able to do that, but it's not necessary. Why? Like I said, these people they already have your details. Do you understand? They already have everything. All you just need to do is you want to prove to them that you know what you are doing. Do you get that you have the right details? So even if you go without your name and your details, but you have your bank statements, you have these records. You understand? You have these records and you're able to present it to them. They don't need to even have a name. You understand? Even when you download the report, you don't even need to have that. Do you understand? I don't know
Okay.
if you got me.
Sorry,
I get
please.
I get you. Get you.
All right.
I wanted to
So
find out
So
what
what I'm asking is this, since you are
okay.
offering a service and having it
Okay,
downloadable,
for you to
like
look professional, yeah, I get
yes,
your point.
yes, is it
Okay,
not
don't
necessary?
worry. Don't worry, I will do that. Okay, so this is it here. Okay, so this is what we happen. Okay. So this is what we happen. I will do that. You understand?
Okay.
It's actually there. It should carry your name. Okay, so let me help. Are you there? Are you there?
I'm with
please
you.
also explain how to use Tax Pro Max, because I think if this is already uploaded on Tax Pro Max, I don't think they will ask somebody again, or how does it work? Because when I opened my limited liability company, they told us that
Yes.
we have to use Tax Pro Max. I don't know how to use that Tax Pro Max. Are you saying these details now can be uploaded on the Tax Pro Max, and how do we do it? Because that's the essence. So if they have that on the Tax Pro Max already, I don't think they will tax us in another way. They will
That's
follow
what I'm
what is there.
saying.
Uh,
That's exactly what I'm saying. That they
so
already
that means we
have
should
those.
find it ourselves on
Huh?
Tax Pro Max. You are saying we should find this ourselves on Tax Pro Max.
No, you don't need to file it yourself on Tax Pro Max. You're not understanding.
Okay.
See, when you have these documents, right,
Yes.
they're going to
Yes.
call you. See, they're going to call you. They will first send you a message. They will reach out to you like, okay, this is your tax rate and all that. Like, this is the amount of
Okay.
money, your payable tax for the year, right? So what you need
Okay.
to do now is to find a way to go go towards go and meet them at their office. That's even the best,
Okay.
not even interacting with them. Go with your evidence, go with all your bank
Okay.
statements, go with these
Okay.
sheets. You understand? Go with
Okay.
the, there's no need to file anything there. I don't even believe that these guys are even too smart online. Like, I'm sorry to say this, but
Okay.
do you understand? But when you go with
Yes.
your records, like, if possible, say print it out. Do you
Okay.
understand? Like,
Okay.
print it
So
out,
we are
show
not
them that
filing anything. We are not filing anything until they ask us to come,
you're not
or until they request our
exactly.
tax slip.
But
Ah,
yes,
I
you're
was
not
thinking
doing
we have to
anything there.
file every year before they will call us. And okay.
You will do it
That's
here. You're gonna put it here in these sheets. That's what I'm saying.
okay. Okay. Okay.
Do you
All right.
understand?
Yes. Yes.
Ahead. So this is where you're gonna file your stuff. You're gonna file it here. Just make sure that you're doing it every month. In fact, once you just get your bank statement, make sure that you file it here. So
Then
that
if I get it right,
subsequent
sorry, if I get it right, this
yes,
starts January 2026, all right?
yes, January 2026.
That means
Yes.
everything we've been doing before now, they won't come back to it. That means they're
No, no,
starting.
no, no, no. You are starting January. Once they just see that this thing has commenced, then you have to start.
Okay.
In fact, from
So we are
January,
still free. So that means we are still
you
free
are
for
still
now, because
free.
me,
You are still free
I,
for
I,
now.
I opened last year and somebody said I have to file. I said they normally give
No,
1 year, according to somebody, they give 1 year free. After 1 year, they decide to file. I just don't understand what they're saying. So
don't
thank
mind
God
them.
I'm
Oh.
out.
No, nobody is taxing you for this thing. No, it commences.
So January 20.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah, you're welcome.
I don't
Yes.
know. I called when I
Wait,
finished. I
wait,
called
please,
Mishak. I
please,
told Mishak
please,
that
Mr.
Please, I have
Akiremi,
question. Oh,
please,
would
Mr. Akiremi, please, can you wait? Let's, I don't know your name, N3M36. Please, can
okay.
you,
Yeah.
yeah.
Thank you very much for this insightful webinar. So I want to ask a question as a salary earner and also a freelancer that has a company account. I have a salary account and I also have a corporate account. So how do you maneuver these two instances together in terms of this taxing?
That's even the question that I've been waiting to ask. I've been waiting for that question, but I don't know. Maybe I'll have to do another class for this, because this one now is a little bit complicated. But let me just explain, because now you are earning as a salary, you are earning as a salary earner, right? Okay, fine. And you have a corporate company. Now let me
Yes.
ask this question. This salary you're collecting, is it from the company or from somewhere else?
From somewhere else, like another company.
Okay.
That's like another stream of income.
And okay, and like another stream of income. See,
Yeah.
I don't know how much you make a year. I don't know how much your turnover is. How much, like, I know every one of us are trying to be security conscious, but
Yeah.
you know,
Okay, let's say
I
like
don't know
200k per month.
per month. Okay, so in a
Yeah.
year, like that's how much, like in a year,
Let's say like 2.4 or something. I
2.4.
think so.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
So you can now start using your corporate account to collect your salary. But the problem is that most persons will not want to send to your corporate account. You see, that's the problem. So what you're gonna do is that you just know that that's your personal account. You're gonna be taxed for it. You're going
Mm.
to be taxed for it. You understand? You're going to be taxed
Okay.
for it. That's just the only
So
thing that you do.
what if I keep it below 800,000?
Is that possible? Is that
Like the
possible?
more money coming in, I'll just take it out or something. I don't know.
No, you're not understanding it. Oh. What I'm trying to say is that they are going to charge you based on the money that is entering into your account.
Anything,
So
yeah,
they
yeah.
already know. So they will do the calculation. So if you are being paid 200k per month, they are not checking your expenses. Oh, that's for personal accounts. I
Mm.
don't know if you get me, but if it's a
Yeah, I
corporate
understand.
account, if it's a corporate account, now your expenses can actually reduce taxes, because there are certain things that you can pay, you understand, for the company and all that. Those things will not be taxable. They are not taxable. But once it's your personal account, any money that is entering will be taxed. I hope it's
Mm.
clear.
Yeah, yeah. I get
Eh,
it.
So you can't
Okay.
really do much, except if you're going to use your corporate account. That's to collect your corporate account bank, the bank account to collect your salary, which is not possible. That's why I asked you if is you that if you're actually receiving it from your company or you're receiving it
No,
from.
no. It's
Uh-huh.
another thing.
So that one now might be difficult.
Okay, no problem. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Hello, can I
That's
go ahead with my question now?
yes, please ask your question.
Okay, so I thank you for the deep insight and for the task calculator.
Yeah.
I just want to add that I don't know, maybe things will change in 2026 about
Hmm.
you earning salary from another company, because
Okay.
I freelance for an organization, an international organization in Nigeria.
Okay.
And despite the fact that I'm a freelancer, we are being taxed. Before they pay us
Mhm.
our salary, our tax will be removed. So I think it is an obligation for every corporate organization to pay, to remit the tax of their employee for now, because that's what they do to us. In fact, they collected our tax ID, which they remit
Is that not
monthly.
VAT?
So,
Is it not VAT? Is
no,
that
it's
not
pay.
okay?
It's
Payee.
pay.
Okay, yes.
Yes.
Payee.
So
Yes,
they
yes.
collected our, at the point of recruiting us, they collected our tax ID, and
Yes.
every month when they remit, I get notification from LIRS. So I
Yeah.
think it is if you are working for, if someone is working for you as a registered company, you are
Yeah.
supposed to remit their tax on their behalf before you pay
Yeah.
them. So you deduct it
From
from their
yes.
salary. So
Yes.
when that money enters into their own account, the government
Yes.
is not going to tax it
To
again
tax.
because
Yeah.
the description will
Yeah.
be
You're
there.
correct. You're actually
Uh-huh.
correct. Now, this. You
Yeah.
know why I did not really talk much about that, because I don't really know if the company is registered. You understand? If it's a
Yeah.
registered company, like you said, they should
Yeah.
deduct taxes from their workers. You understand? And that
Yeah.
the taxes that they'll be deducting, they are the ones that will now pay on behalf of.
They are the one
You
that will
understand?
file it. Yeah, they will file it with the
Exactly.
FIRS. Yeah.
Exactly. So what you said here is accurate, correct. So
Yeah.
it's very important to note that if as a salary earner, if your company is registered under this the LIRS, so because if that's one thing you need to also find out, If it's not registered,
Okay.
you will still pay for it. You still pay for it. So I don't know. Is there any other question so that we can know whether can proceed further? So
Yeah,
what?
I just sorry, just one
Yes,
thing.
yes.
Yeah, I just want to be sure. So if you want to do for another month, you just delete all the ones for the previous month, then input the new month in it, right?
You don't really need to delete though. You don't really need to
Okay.
delete because the way this task calculator works is okay. The only place that you would delete is this. Wait, I don't know if you can see my yes. This task calculator. You understand? This task
Okay.
calculator.
Okay.
Okay,
If you want to
so that's
impute for another month, what's the
so,
process?
so if you want to impute like this thing now, these things are already recorded, like they are automated. So if I put 2026 here, right, and I now do the calculation here, this place now, I now go to this place and I say generate monthly summary. So for this other it's going to generate for 20. So this is 2025 11. It will generate for 2025 12. You understand? Total income, total expenses, net income, estimated PIT. It will do the same for this. You understand? Based on that's why we are putting date here, and that's why we are putting the date also for expenses. You understand? So the only place that you might need to, though I've not tried it out, I'll try it. I'll try to change the dates. So maybe I will try it. Once I try it, I'll give you guys feedback. I'll try to change the date and check this tax calculator if it will need me to edit this before it's, you understand? But
All right.
of course, to understand some of these things, you know that you just need to put the income, the total business income for that month, and the total business expenses, your salary paid, your net business profit is the this minus this. That's your net business profit, and that automatically is it becomes your company turnover. You understand?
Mm.
And so that's basically it. And the company tax payable is the salary paid to yourself. Is the
Okay.
salary paid to
Thank you.
but since it's less than this thing, so you just use the personal PIT rates, and that's it.
All right.
I
Thank
hope
you.
it's this sheet is simplified, so you don't really need to stress yourself about
Yeah,
this.
yeah. Sorry, before we go,
Yes,
please, I would like to ask: is it not possible for you to pay yourself lesser than 100K,
you can see if
so that you won't even need to pay the
uh
the personal income tax at
you
all? You are
can
right.
you
You
can
can choose to pay yourself any amount.
see that's what people don't understand. Do you get? See that that's the cheat. And this is one thing that most billionaires, like I said, most wealthy people in Nigeria, they know some of that's why they have accounts, some accountants that are helping them to run this thing because they know how to manage it, they know how to maneuver this thing. So what they do is that I can pay myself like 50,000 naira, or even 10,000 naira, or 20,000. I'll just pay myself something reasonable, like something that looks reasonable. Let's say 50,000 naira salary. Then as a director now, my expenses now, yeah, I can always put description. Maybe I can even be sending money to, I can use that money. Okay, let me explain it better. I can be using that my bank account now, my company's account, to be making payments for things that pertain to my needs. Do you understand? So, for example, now let's say I want to buy a car. I will not use my personal account to buy a car. I can use my company account to buy a car. Then on the description, I will write something that pertains to the company so that there it looks like it's for the company that I'm buying it for. Meanwhile, it is for myself. There is no way they can know that I use that money to buy a car. Oh, I don't know if you are getting me. There's no way they can know that I use that money to buy a car, except if I put a description there. So the reason people will be charged for their personal this thing is because most times we buy things, we don't even put description. When last we didn't even put a description for the things that you buy? I don't know about you, but for me, there are things that I just buy. I don't put description there. So there's no way. Huh? What do you say?
I think they also said that even if you're not earning money, you still have to file. That even if you're not earning above the threshold, let's say if you're earning 24 million naira a year now, somebody said that you still have
Yeah.
to file. That if you don't file, they will assume that that 24 million naira is your own money, even if it's
Do you
corporate.
understand?
that we
Exactly.
still have to file. That no matter
So
what, even if it's 24 million, 0.9 million, that the threshold
yes,
is 25 million. I don't know, maybe 25 million or 50 million. They said
it's
25
is
million.
is is 25 million, not 50 million. It's 25
25
million.
million naira. Okay,
Yes,
good.
25 million.
So that
So
means mostly do everything from your corporate account. You cannot spend above 25 million.
what do you say? Come again?
I said that means someone should be spending the money with description and keeping records from your corporate account. You cannot any more than
Exactly.
25 million naira. Okay.
Exactly. Do you understand? You understand it now. So that's the wisdom there. So when you are spending from your corporate account, you are putting the expenditures there. There are some expenditures that are actually not non-taxable, and which maybe later I might just share them. Maybe when if I have chance, I will just share some of them so that there is how to do this thing. Even if I want to borrow, let's say that I have over 80 million in my bank right now, like my corporate bank, and I want to take out, like, let's say 50 or 40 million. Is I can remove that money and I will not be taxed. I will not be taxed. So those things will come up. Maybe whenever I'm free, I will just maybe host a webinar again to explain better. But if you understand this one, this basic knowledge, there's no way you can be taxed as a corporate firm. There is no way. You understand? You are documenting some of these things. They're putting it down there. You're making sure that the threshold, you are not getting to the threshold, which is 25 million. You will not be taxed that anything. The only place that you'll be taxed is your personal account. And that's if you are not connected to a registered company. You understand that he's paying you salary, and of course, not just salary. Somebody can send you money. If I send you 50,000, let's say 100,000 now, you understand, it's going to be taxed. You understand? It's going to be taxed. So those are other things that you know that yes, your personal account. So for me now, if somebody is going to send a huge amount of money to me, I'm not going to use my personal account to receive it. I will tell them to send it to my business account. Do you understand? That's the wisdom. That way, I will not be taxed personally. You understand? So
Please, can somebody be on the board of several companies? Like you are on this BYS now, you are somebody else on the same person on Gigi's name, as a company. Will that person
yes,
BVN shows that he's on board of like 4 companies, and
yes, now.
this fine. But if it's a limited liability company, they can't assume that you still the owner of that money. So I don't know how they're going to tax that person, because if you have different companies, you are not the owner of the company, but you are on the board and you have access to bank
Okay,
accounts.
okay, 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 okay. Yeah, no, no, that's a
Like I have
different
four
thing.
companies now. If I have four
Yes,
companies and I have
yes,
24 million, 24 million, 24 million in 4 companies,
yes.
and I'm still the one running it, but other people are on that board too, but I'm the one running the account. How
You're the
don't you
main
think?
person.
Yes,
Okay,
put to show that I'm having in excess of 100 million naira. If I have like five
that's
different companies with 30
it's
million
going
naira inside it.
it's going to show. That's why you need to
Okay.
register everything. See, I'm telling you, it's going to show. So, but as long as your company is registered and you are the one in charge of it, do you understand? As long as you are,
Okay.
except if you are a board member, like you said, a board member, you don't really have
Remember,
full control.
but once your BVN is on the account, it will also show
Yes,
that
it
you
will
are part
show
of the
that
owner of the amount.
exactly,
That's nice.
exactly. So these
All right.
people have the you see desperate times when they are
Desperate
desperate.
time.
You understand? You have to also be desperate. You understand, in finding a solution. So that's why we are doing these things. At least this is one legal way. There are illegal ways. You understand, to bypass these things. But me, I don't want to do that. I don't want to go that route. I just want to do what is right. And this one now, this is
For
the
for
best
some
one.
of us earning from crypto, like
Yes,
I have people abroad that will send money because it's easier to send crypto as a contractor. They will
yeah,
send crypto. I will convert it maybe via an exchange or some other people, and they send to my
yeah,
account, and I'm building houses for them. So
yes.
that's my concern. That's why I'm looking at how to
Yeah,
escape this tax because it's going to affect me because
it's going to
I'm building
affect you.
house. I'm building houses for them. They will send money for as a building contractor. I registered
Ah,
as a consultant. So
yeah.
and I will buy materials for them. They will send the money.
Ah.
So that means I have to record everything that
You
I'm
have to
doing.
record it, my brother. You have to record it, and that's
So
why
that's the
you need to.
challenge I have.
That's why you don't have to operate as an individual. You have to operate as a company, as an
Yes, that's what.
LLC.
Yes,
Stand. So
that's what I did. This
yeah,
company now is LLC. So, but
yes,
I bought
perfect.
the software so that I can use this software to record everything I'm buying. I'm buying wood. I'm buying cement. I want to
Yes,
put it like that so that at the end of the day, if they call me, I'll find say, look, this thing is not personal money. Because I know
Yes,
it's very
and whenever they are sending the money to you, you understand. Whenever they are sending, okay, they are sending it to your corporate account, right?
No, the thing is that they send crypto. Imagine because if somebody send you crypto, I
Yes,
have to convert it and pay it my own corporate
yes.
account. So that's where
Okay,
the
okay.
music comes from. And I know
I
that any money
understand.
that is coming from crypto exchange now, but since most of the crypto exchanges, some of them, I don't know the laws here. The law, there's still some kind of ambiguity in the law. It's not clear
Yes,
yet. So if you exchange VI, some people that have apps, they will pay into
yeah,
your corporate account, but they will not
yes,
tax it until it's above 50 million or 55 million. And that's what they are telling us. That if it's not above
yeah,
55 million, so they will not tax. But once it's above 55 million or 50 million, I don't know, maybe 55 million or 50 million, then we will pay
mm,
VAT, we pay all those things. And that's why I bought your software to join this
yeah.
webinar. And I hope that this webinar will continue. Maybe you educate us more and the
Right.
software maybe can perfect it. So that once we enter,
Yes,
we don't need to enter any figure, it just shows the data itself.
yes. No, but
Yeah.
of course, you know that the way this stuff is, you have to put in figures, like, because you are in charge of it. You understand? So you have
Yes.
to still document it. But the thing is, like, what I did here is to make sure that it's automated, such that
Mhm.
you will not do some calculations. Once you just put it like this, they are already, you understand, to help you to, if, like, okay, for example,
Yes.
now once I put the total business income, put my business expenses, my salary paid to myself, it will
Mhm.
automatically give me the
Give it the
business.
net profit. Profit. Okay.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
The company
Then
turnover.
okay.
Yes.
Then taxable
Then
companies
tax, do you
net report.
understand? Exactly. Total
Okay.
tax
That one
payable.
is
So you,
zero. Zero. Okay. Okay.
do you understand? Do you
Okay.
know why it's zero? You know why it's zero?
Because it's not, you are assuming that any transaction should not be more than 25 million naira
Exactly. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
for
You
this
got it.
particular
For
transaction.
this
Yeah.
particular, yeah, exactly. For this particular month. So that's it.
Okay.
That's the
Please,
only.
you said 7% is the lowest for PIT. Which is the
Yes, for
next?
PI.
Which one is after 7%? Which one do we have again? Is
I
it ten
think after
percent?
seven
What is that?
is it should be 10 or 11%. And that's because your first 100, is it first 150,000 will be 7%. Then I think the
Okay.
next 300,000 or so will be
Okay. Out of that
11.
PIT now, out of that money,
Yes,
they will have to deduct other, maybe the housing allowance, blah blah blah, all those stuff.
yes, yes,
I
yes,
also want to say
yes,
something. If somebody is running, for instance, somebody is running all these shortlets, according to what I heard, they
yes.
said rent that they will not charge for maybe people that have houses, and I'm giving out my house as shortlets,
Okay.
that they will not have to tax down. That's what I also heard in that tax report. That, for instance, I have a house and I'm using two bedroom there as shortlet. Shortlet they can pay
Yes,
100,000, 200,000 every day. You can also use
yes.
that one. That's what they said. So that means we still have to put that one as okay. You can also use shortlets,
You
apartments.
can, yes.
People that are trading cryptocurrency. You have to exchange money every day. And if you are saying you exchange money, they will keep on taxing you every day like that. So and that's why
Mhm.
somebody said if our companies can also run shortlets, or we can also use it. And it's not as if we are lying. We are only trying to be smart with the system. That we are
You're not
renting.
lying. You're not
They will not come and
lying.
check
See,
your house. At least they will not come and
see,
check
you
your
are
house. If you have shortlets.
see. Let me just be sincere, bro. You're not lying. This thing, let me tell you, these guys are wicked. That's the
They are very
first thing.
wicked.
They are wicked because
Because for me
imagine
now, I'm looking
somebody
for
working.
ways. I'm looking for several ways
uh,
to make sure that you don't tax me
so
unnecessarily.
imagine that some of us that maybe we are getting close to the middle class, right?
Mhm.
And you are working hard legally for your money,
Yes.
and they are
Yes.
taxing you this out. So let's say, for example, now at the end of the year, you made up to 70 million at the end of
Mhm.
the year. Then imagine being taxed over 25 million.
It's about 30%. I think
Is
it's over
over
30.
30%. Yeah,
So
exactly.
it
So
doesn't make sense.
so
So someone must find a way to say maybe
you
you are
must
doing
find
short
a
lets,
way. You understand?
you are
So
doing other things.
that's it.
If not, you take the money.
So you can find, and there is also I forgot to tell you guys, even national housing. I don't know if you guys are aware. National housing.
NHS,
If
yes, yes. National income.
if you are also involved in that, you will not pay. You're
Can
not going to
also
be
subsidize.
charged. Yes,
Okay.
yeah. So
Okay.
you won't be taxed. So there are some
Even
other things
pension
like
too. I think
even
pension.
pension. Exactly, pension. You're correct. I'm going to give you guys more information. Maybe
Please
subsequently
give
we'll
us
just have
to train us,
this
give us before
webinar.
that January, before January 26. Let us be aware. So as I'm starting January 1 like this, I'm not paying myself more than
Yeah.
100,000 naira. Any other
Yeah.
staff that I have, they're not earning up to 100,000. So even myself, I won't pay myself 200,000. I have
It
about five
is.
staffs, so I
Yeah.
won't pay up to 100,000. My staff's highest is earning 70,000. The others are
Yeah.
cleaners. I'm the one that work mostly. So
Yeah.
someone cannot come and
So
carry somebody else's money that is for building house to go and give to
it
government.
is just the it is well. It's just the best way to survive. See, so that's just the best thing to do. That's just the best thing to do. So we'll
And
just
please
keep
let us
having this.
know if
I
you offer
will. I
other
will let.
services like
Yeah.
maybe I can have somebody that wanted to help him file for tax, all those things. If you offer those kind of services so that they can pay
Okay.
you,
No.
because most people, for someone like me, I'm a very busy person too. So and
Yeah.
if I know it's an online meeting, if you're in Lagos, you can organize a bigger
In
seminar,
Lagos.
like
I'm
20
in
people.
Lagos. I'm in Lagos. I will do that.
I'm also in Lagos. If you can see
Yeah.
one on one, then you can show us this thing. It can be practical. Some people don't have access to system, so that it can be practical. You can tell us one on
Yeah.
one. This is what to do. This is what to do. Especially filing
Yeah.
tax. Thank you so much.
There's no problem. You're welcome. I'll put more information there. For personally, I'm gonna register two more of my businesses, LLC,
Okay.
two of my businesses,
Okay.
because if I don't do that, so one will be like a holding, right? One's gonna be like,
Hmm.
you understand, and
Hmm.
the other one will just be a business because you
I
have to be
also
smart.
want to
One,
do. I also want to
yeah,
do another company, as you said. And I think you
yes,
said you open that you can help someone to open a
yes,
corporate
I do
account.
that. My yes,
Please,
yes, yes,
I also heard that if you are providing some services that they are exempted, maybe a non-governmental organization or whatever,
yes,
maybe
NGO,
charity.
yeah,
Please,
yes, charity,
if
yeah,
if you can assist in opening NGO, I'm interested. You
yes,
can open one NGO that at least if somebody is saving money for house building houses, then I
yeah,
can put it in NGO and know how to escape
yes.
this thing. Because this is
Yeah,
maybe very, very terrible. Yes.
yeah, actually, that's just it. So you have to be smart. That's the same thing I'm doing right now. So I just
So
plan
that
to
is
do that, so that one my major income. So that's way now. The reason I'm doing it this way is so that my major income. So let's say that I have let me say I am generating out as much as 2 million every month. You understand? Let me
Mhm.
just use that as an example. So I'm going to use my holding account to, that's where the majority of my money will be, right? Then
Yes.
the second account, now I can now be paying myself through that second account.
Okay.
You
Okay.
get?
Good.
So that way now I can manage everything, because I know that if I'm just using one corporate account, it's going to affect it. It's going to be very
Yes,
complex. And
because bulk of money will be there, and they will see it as if
exactly,
that's your money.
and there's no way I
Now,
can buy
that,
this
that
thing.
holding account, if money
Yes.
comes in, will they tax it even without
If,
spending? Is it until you spend?
if, what do you say? It's
The
until I
holding account.
spend now. It's
Okay,
until I
is
spend. They
okay.
will check the profits. You understand?
Okay.
They are not going to charge it based on the money that is entering. Do you
Now
understand?
the holding account can be a limited liability company too.
Yes, he's an LLC. Both of them, they are
Okay,
LLCs.
okay,
You
that's
understand?
good.
But the only thing is just is me that defined it as that my holding account. Do you understand? Because that's where the majority of my money will be. You understand? Then from there, I can now send to my other accounts so that
Okay,
they will not exceed the limits. I don't know if you are
exactly.
getting it. They will not
I
exceed the
get your
limits.
point.
So that I can
I get your
control
point.
both of them. So that's the
I get your
wisdom
point.
there. So
Please provide more services for us. Me, I want to open another holding account too. So if you can provide, you explained that someone can do it by ourselves to open an account. I saw it.
yeah, you
Like this
can do it
account now,
yourself.
I paid so much to open it. Later I found that the person just took money from me. I didn't know that it was your slide I saw that explained how
Yeah.
to open corporate account. I didn't know that I can open myself.
Wow.
I gave it to one lawyer and the lawyer collected in excess of 150,000 naira. I was very angry that
Wait,
how can
wait,
this
for
lady-
one LLC.
yes, just for one. Oh.
Why?
It's very, very
Is
annoying. And
your share capital? How much is the share capital?
it's just 1 million now. I think it's
Uh-uh.
1 million.
It's too
And
much
it's
now.
and the
It's
lady
too
took
much.
150,000 naira that she's the lawyer, she perfect
Uh,
for me. In fact, I had to wait
It's too
1 month. Something that I had is just 3 days or 1 week. Say. So and that
much.
was last year. That was last year when these people were blocking accounts. So it was so
Yeah.
terrible. So but right now, I think meeting you is a good thing because to meet people that
Yeah.
has integrity in this country now is very, very scarce. So
It's very
I think
scarce. Bro.
I really appreciate
Very-
you. If you can, I'll bring more people to you.
No
Fine, I
problem.
like this.
I'll
Then
be good.
this this your Excel, is it downloadable? Because I downloaded it. But
It's
I'm thinking if I
downloadable.
download it, all the software will still work without internet.
That's
It
what I'm
says
trying
reboot.
to tell you. So
Okay.
please, everyone on this call, what will happen is that once you click on that tax tools, so let me show you. Once you click on tax tools, right now I've given everybody access to it so you can use it. But the only thing I'm not sure right now is about these automations that I put here. So what you're going to do is that once you click on, let's say, generate monthly summary, it's going
Okay.
to show you. You see what I did now? So I generated monthly summary. It took me to this next row. So this
Okay.
is going to be the next this. So if you generate again, it will take you to this third one too. So what you're going to do, it will now show you that you should something about authorization, grant authorization. So once you do that, if it shows there that you don't have access to the tool, just let me
Okay.
know. Just tag me on
Okay.
the group. I will check from my end and I'll grant you access to it. But I know
Mine is
that
saying,
this,
see,
what's
my,
yours
I
saying?
just, it's saying authorization required. It said the script
Required.
attached.
Okay.
Yes, it's saying
Okay. All
authorization
right.
required.
So what will happen is that I'm going to give you. Don't worry. I will do that for you. Don't worry. I'll do that for you. So just tag me on the group and
Okay.
remind me of your email address so that I'll do
Okay.
that from my end. Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes. You're welcome. I think that should be all for now. Does anybody have a question again apart from Be Wise Limited? Any other person? I hope it's clear. Isaiah Tosin, I've not heard you on the call, and Akin Remy. Okay, Akin Remy, we've discussed already. Okay, so let's just end it here. Thank you so much, guys, for joining. I hope you have a lovely day ahead.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, I recorded the call, so just in case you might want to